So, I don't know what's. I don't think anything's scheduled for the pre-show just yet, but I'm gonna predict that maybe you have the Usos and the Dudleys on the pre-show, and Team Lana versus Team Bree on the pre-show as well.
On the pre-show.
Or what is?
Down to the Giant Rumble Battle Royal.
Oh no, that better not be on the pre-show like last year. They really screwed that up. No, make Andre the Giant Memorial Battle Royal on the card this time. On the actual card.
If it's on the pre-show.
I mean, no, I won't. I wouldn't be surprised if they actually put it on the pre-show. They would do that like last year. But do it. But actually do it on the pre-show this year. Actually do it on the actual card this year. Usos versus Dudleys. I guess the Usos go over.
Wait, say again? Hello? Hello?
Yeah.
Say again?
Oh, I guess Usos versus Dudleys. I guess the Usos go over.
Yeah, unless the Dudleys do something, but
No, I mean, I guess the Dudleys will hopefully they're there to just put over young talent. So maybe have the Usos go over. I mean, not really interested in that tag match.
And then we have the Intercontinental title match.
Well, first, just to get that out of the way, Team Lana versus Team Bree. I mean, I don't really care about that. I guess Team Bree. I don't know. I don't really care about that.
Match.
What?
That's probably a final match, maybe, for Bree.
I guess. I mean, if that's the final match, you should lose.
Well, that's old-fashioned, but...
Yeah, I mean, I don't really care about that. I'd rather just skip that. For the actual Andre the Giant Memorial Battle Royal, I don't even know who should win that. There's not really that much exciting names. I mean, Big Show's. I'm sure Big Show will be in it, and I think Kane's gonna be in it, but that's all I know. But I do actually have a theory. A big theory. I mean, I don't know if this is too much of a stretch, but what if they actually surprise everybody and have Cena return and then win it?
I would not be fully sure to respond to that.
I will actually laugh if this happens, because it's like if he was gonna be fine at WrestleMania, then why did you need to bring back Shane to face the Undertaker? You could, if Cena was gonna be better in time for Mania, you still could have had Taker and Cena.
Well, wasted a golden opportunity, but then again, we wouldn't have gotten any of those promos.
I know it. That I would actually laugh, because that would show again their stupidity.
Yep. So what can you do? I guess on to the triple threat match now.
Triple threat Divas match for the Divas title. Hopefully Snoop is. I'm sure there's a pretty good chance Snoop is actually going to be at ringside, because Snoop he's inducted in the Celebrity Wing for the Hall of Fame. So I assume he's going to have some sort of role for WrestleMania, and I'm sure he's going to be by Sasha Banks' side.
I'm sure.
And definitely, this is Sasha Banks' match, and she will win the Divas title. And then I guess we'll get to the ladder match, the 7-man ladder match for the Intercontinental title. It was really, I really couldn't believe it, because I actually thought they were going to have Zayn and Owens face for the Intercontinental belt. but now they're adding like 5 more to this and making it a ladder match in the process, just like last year with Daniel Bryan winning it.
And Zack Ryder's involved, so
I know they actually got Zack Ryder in there. I was really surprised, and they got Sin Cara in there. Oh my god.
real watching.
So I say Kevin Owens goes over here. I say Owens retains. I mean, you kind of need to do something with him, like since you kind of need to really like legitimize him, especially after him getting squashed by Cena. You need to do you need to do something with him, and that's a WrestleMania win.
Yep.
Either him or Sami Zayn, but I mostly go with Owens.
There's no doubt about it.
All right. Then the United States title, Kalisto versus Ryback, which I don't think anybody gives a damn about.
It's John. Was it David versus Goliath? Not really that excited for it.
Wow, and like you really think about how it all changes in one year. Like the United States Championship match last year was so big because Cena and Rusev were rivaling. Now it's come to this. Kalisto versus Ryback, and nobody gives a damn.
I'll probably like be focusing on that match.
How far that United States title has come.
It's so sad.
It's a sad story. It's a tragedy. Then we get to AJ Styles versus Jericho, part numero cuatro. And yeah, I'm not too excited for this match because we've already seen it 3 times, but I feel like these two will definitely like put something different that we haven't seen in their other matches, so it could be a little bit of a makeup for it.
Yes. Who knows? Maybe we'll have that 4-star match quality.
And definitely AJ Styles has to go over here.
Yes, to make up for what happened with a certain wrestler that should have won, that really upset you and me and everyone else inside the room.
Which one is it? Oh, what for Sting? Last year?
Yeah.
For Sting last year?
Yes.
Yeah. That'll at least make up for it. I still won't like. I'll always stand by. Triple H going over Sting last year was a horrible idea. Was the most horrible thing to ever happen. But at least hopefully we get AJ Styles beat Jericho again.
But since Sting says he's not retiring, when he faces the Undertaker, will Sting go over?
Well, I mean, this is pretty much Sting's retirement. He's going in. He's headlining the Hall of Fame this year. How is he just going to come out of retirement like that while in the... Oh, and other thing I actually forgot to point out about Sting going in the Hall of Fame.
Oh.
He's now become the first wrestler to be a TNA Hall of Famer and a WWE Hall of Famer. Because he was the first ever TNA Hall of Famer. He's become the first person to do it.
I wonder if Sting will mention TNA.
No, he will not. That'll be really funny though if he actually mentions TNA in his induction speech.
Hey, we already know what Daniel Bryan and HBK did last year, so don't be surprised.
Daniel Bryan broke kayfabe in front of everybody at that Hall of Fame.
You mentioned wrestler.
Yeah. He must have almost give Vince McMahon a heart attack during that whole thing. What other? Was there any other mid-card matches for Mania? I don't know if I don't even know if I missed anything, or I'll just get back to it if I missed anything. So, the tag titles. Sorry about that. The New Day versus the League of Nations in a 4-on-3 handicap match for the tag titles.
New Day, moving on.
Yeah, because I mean, I don't even understand why why this has to be the tag titles match. Like, you could have just done the 4-way TLC match. Like, it has to be the League of Nations versus the New Day. I mean, ugh. And plus, we already saw it like 2 times already. One at Roadblock, and then the next night on Raw. Oh God. All right, then we'll get to the three main events. First, Brock versus Ambrose, no holds barred street fight. I think that's gonna be that's definitely gonna be the match of the night for me.
Maybe, at least for you, but
I mean, and the question is, are they really gonna go all out? And, like, are they really gonna allow blading? Are they really gonna have these two like busted open like during this match? Like, how far are they gonna go in this? Or how far are they, like, how extreme are they going to make this match is the question.
if someone's gonna bleed.
I'm pretty sure Brock's going to be bleeding. I'm pretty sure Brock's going to be bleeding.
Oh, definitely.
He bled like 3 times last year with his match against Reigns at Mania last year, and then his match against Taker at SummerSlam, and then the Hell in a Cell match with Taker at Hell in a Cell.
Right then.
So Brock is definitely gonna blade during that match. And definitely Ambrose should win here. This will definitely help Ambrose, be a star, become like a great, one of the top stars, along with Roman Reigns.
It'd be cool if Ambrose does do that, but won't be surprised if Brock gets the win though.
Oh no, I won't be surprised because that's what WWE would do.
What is Ambrose gonna do with that chainsaw?
Oh God, I mean, I highly doubt he's gonna use it, but I mean, he might use it. He might use it, but I'm sure he's not gonna actually be cutting Brock with it.
No. Well, before I even mention that, like, I can only wonder what he's gonna do with Barbie too. But imagine if Ambrose actually pulls a chainsaw, acts and slowly, just a little bit, just actually gets Brock and puts him bleeding.
Oh my God, that. I can only imagine how gory that's gonna be. And then we get to Hell in a Cell, Undertaker versus Shane O'Mac.
This should close out the show, but then again.
Yeah, this really should. I mean, obviously, because of what's at stake here, it's who's getting control of Monday Night Raw. Well, I mean, if Shane is going to get control of Monday Night Raw if he wins, and Taker, if he loses, he can't wrestle at WrestleMania anymore.
It's gonna suck either way.
I mean,
it's a win-win and lose-lose.
Yeah, I know, because like, and plus that again, that means there'll be no Sting and Taker. Well, I mean, we pretty much know that's probably not happening ever because Sting, I'm pretty sure, is done.
Wait, Mike, I was leaked something. Well, something was leaked to me. Well, I was reading something that was just on the title of something posted on Facebook for WrestleMania this year, and it was leaked about what was going to happen with Shane and Taker.
Well, don't say anything.
I have to tell you, I don't want to fully believe in it, but it feels like I can understand that being the outcome.
But don't say anything.
I'm just gonna say this: what if?
No, because if you say what if, it's gonna be what happens, and it's gonna be what the report was.
Okay. No. Okay, I won't mention it. I'll mention it after WrestleMania. Like,
yeah,
we can Skype call each other just to talk about the show afterwards.
Yeah, definitely. Like once the outcome happens, you could call me and be like, I could call you and be like, is that what you read? So yes. I mean, but mostly, I guess it has to be Shane going over here. I mean, I'm sorry, I hate to see Undertaker lose to only Brock Lesnar and Shane McMahon at WrestleMania, but I think it just has to happen. It just has to happen because, we need to stop this whole authority storyline. I think, having Shane run Raw will bring something new and fresh to the product and actually do something good with it.
Imagine if he never lost the streak, and it was still intact right now.
Yeah, I know. Then the stakes would be even more high. If Brock never broke the streak and it's Shane and Taker, and Taker's still undefeated, and just imagine how big that will be. Then it has to main event.
Yep.
But sadly, I'm sorry, but Undertaker has to be 22-2 after this WrestleMania. I hate to see that, but I think it's got to happen.
Then imagine we have a segment with Taker, Paul Heyman, and Shane.
So that's what I think should win, and maybe Stone Cold interferes. I mean, definitely Vince McMahon. He's got to have to interfere because he was helping build this up the entire time while Shane wasn't there and Taker was there. Then when Taker wasn't there and Shane wasn't there, or both of them wasn't there, he was the one building this up. So he's got to have some kind of role in this.
Wait, that again?
He was. While Shane wasn't there one week and Taker was, and when Taker wasn't there one week and Shane was, or when both of them weren't there in 1 week, or when both of them were there in 1 week, Vince was always there to build it up.
So it's pretty much Taker, Reigns, and is Heyman.
For what?
Symbolizing of last year's WrestleMania 31 event. Taker is Lesnar, Shane is Reigns, and Vince McMahon is Paul Heyman putting it all together, making it work.
I guess, but Vince definitely has to get involved here, because then what was the point of him being involved in this whole story?
He should have been the special guest referee.
I know, he should have. And I actually thought that announcement he was going to make on Raw once was him being the guest referee, but it was, if Taker loses, then he can't wrestle at WrestleMania anymore. And then finally we get to maybe if it's the main event or not, the world title match, Triple H, Roman Reigns, world title.
Wait, Mike, before we get to that, I just had one scenario that would be cool if it actually happened for that Hell in a Cell match.
Alright, say it.
Vince was the guest referee, and during one point of the match, Taker gets Shane the Tombstone, gets ready to pin him. Vince goes for a fast count, but suddenly Stone Cold's music hits. Stone Cold comes in, beats up Vince, gives him a stunner. Then another referee comes in, and Shane McMahon does his finisher and gets the win that way.
It wouldn't surprise me. It could happen.
Along with jumping off the cell by Shane. Not going to be surprised by that either.
Jumping off the cell? I highly doubt they do that. Jumping, actually going on top of the cell and jumping off? I don't know, man. I don't know.
Hey.
I think that... if they're that desperate to put... I wouldn't... It would definitely show their desperation for, trying to put people in the seats and actually have Shane risk his body. He's in his 40s and he's going to be jumping off a 15-foot cell.
He's 46.
46, yeah. When he's going to be jumping off a cell,
Well, he did a leap faith elbow, and look how he turned out.
Oh, God, but I don't think... Well, Shane's been in a Hell in a Cell match, but he's never done anything like that. He's only been in one Hell in a Cell match, I believe.
Against who?
It was when it was him, Vince, and Big Show versus DX.
Oh yes.
All right, but moving on to that, finally the world title, Triple H versus Roman Reigns.
How is somebody going to close this out? You can't be Roman Reigns gets it, and then massive lose. You can't end it that way.
I know it. They got to do some way to have the fans get behind Roman Reigns. I mean, From what I heard now, I heard about this today that they announced that the Triple H and Roman Reigns match is now going to be a no DQ match. So, what?
What if Rock comes out and celebrates with Rock, and then Roman spears him out of nowhere?
Wait, if Rock celebrates with Reigns?
And then Reigns spears him.
Well, and then Reigns turns heel?
Yeah.
I mean, as much as people would like to see that, like, and I kind of thought about it too, about like it being a good idea if Reigns turned heel, but then again, you have to think about if Reigns turns heel and then he becomes the corporate champion, then who's gonna come back and reclaim that title? John Cena himself, and it's gonna burying another young talent.
Like 16-time world champion.
Exactly. That's what it's gonna lead to if this whole thing happens. I mean, I definitely think Reigns has to go over here, but they gotta find some way to get the crowd how they want it, and that's boo Triple H and cheer Roman Reigns. But I mean, it's gonna start off with Triple H getting cheered and Reigns getting booed without a doubt. But they gotta find some way to help Reigns there. I mean, I honestly don't know how they're gonna go with this because of the crowd reactions.
Do something crazy, do something interesting.
Because they can't possibly end that night with Reigns winning the belt and then the fans booing the entire time while fireworks are going off.
So WrestleMania 17 all over again?
What do you mean WrestleMania what all over again?
17, the ending of the main event, the ending.
If what, them booing?
Yes.
Oh my god, like, can you imagine? Like, I just can't imagine, like, a whole bunch of boos while fireworks are going off. That just shows you that, like, they don't know what they're doing.
I'd be laughing the entire time.
I would too, to be honest. I'm like, oh my god, poor Reigns. Like, the guy's just doing his job and everything. Like, oh my god. And plus, he's a young star. I mean, he's a young star, like, and he's not booked right, and he's being forced down our throats, but at least he's not John Cena.
Unless John Cena jump off in the match would be terrible.
And he hasn't buried anybody. As far as I know, Reigns has not buried anybody.
So that's a good thing.
He hasn't used his political power to be like, oh, this guy can't go over on me. You know? So, as far as I know, Reigns is just there doing his job, and he's just doing all he can.
Yeah, pretty much.
So, for me, I'm cheering for Reigns the entire time. Because I think it should have definitely happened. It should have definitely, on paper, looked like he should have done it with Brock at WrestleMania 31, but the way he was booked really screwed it up. So, and as far as this build up for Reigns is definitely much better than last year, because last year he was all, saying ridiculous quotes, trying to be entertaining and trying to be cool on the mic, which he wasn't. But at least he's better here with this one.
Yeah, pretty much.
So I don't understand why there's like so much hate. I just don't get it.
Let's just hope things turn out better.
Yeah, that's the thing. Like, I'm gonna be behind Reigns this entire time. I know it's not the popular decision, but I know it's not the popular person to be behind, but I but I mean what but I mean what is there not to like? Like, yeah, he maybe, who knows if he's going to become Cena 2.0. Like, he's actually something different. Like, his look is different than John Cena's. He's got long hair, he's got the facial hair, he's got like the crazy jacket or suit, not jacket, but like, the vest he's got on with the Spider-Man symbol.
Okay, simple, but since this is WrestleMania 32, a big WrestleMania, and well, why you get to my curious, but like ask, do you think this WrestleMania could be one of the manias like WrestleMania 3, 17, and 19?
Like, wait, what?
It could be one of those manias, WrestleManias, like WrestleMania 3, 17, and 19.
If it's gonna be one, if it's gonna be like those.
Yeah.
Ugh, I mean, I highly doubt that it's gonna be as good as WrestleMania 3 or any like great WrestleManias that were there. But
Well, there's 4 or 5 matches that have a chance to be really good / great matches. So if that happens, then won't be surprised that much.
yeah, as for them trying to draw 100,000, I highly doubt that it's gonna get to that number.
I'm believing in it, and then we're gonna break the record.
I don't know. I really think I don't know. If they prove me wrong, then they prove me wrong. But I just
Well,
don't see it. I just don't see it.
like I've been telling you for years that one day we're gonna break that record, and now
Yeah, one day they're gonna break that record. But I don't think it's gonna be this one.
I'm believing in it. Believing in it. Yeah. If not, then WrestleMania 36.
I'm telling you, like, if they're not gonna announce the attendance record during the show, that means they didn't break it.
No,
That's
they
when you
have
know.
to. They did it every year.
What?
They do it every year. How come
Well, like, cause they didn't try and do it with the other ones, but they were dead set on making their goal for this one to break it 100,000. If they didn't actually, if there weren't actually 100,000 people there, they're definitely not gonna announce the actual attendance number.
Well, let's see. I'm believing in it.
I mean, I don't know. Even my friend that's going there, he said he highly doubts it too.
Well, for some reason they rumored that The Rock was going to have a match at Mania, but I doubt that also.
The Rock have a match?
Yeah, but
They
that was
would
just last second.
what? Oh, they can't do that. Just make a Rock face somebody last second. That's horrible. Oh my god. Like, maybe have the Rock like be involved in the main event, but that's it. Like yeah, they'll have Rock in for. You know what? I actually was thinking about for that main event for Reigns and Triple H. Like Shawn Michaels is gonna be there. Like, it's kind of confirmed that he's gonna be there. I mean, it's in his home state of Texas. Why wouldn't he be there? Um, and of course, The Rock is gonna be there. I figured Shawn Michaels be on Triple H's side, Rock be on Reigns' side, and at one point, Rock and Michaels be like face to face.
Like, no, who's the match we want to see, but never got.
Yeah, and then have like, cause that's something WWE would do. They'd be teasing us, be like, "Oh, you guys wanted to see this match, but Michaels is retired, Rock is somewhat retired, but and you're probably never gonna see this, and this is the best we could do for like a face to face confrontation between these two."
Well, and then they get crawling up a little bit, maybe get a switch of music and rock bound by each other, but I won't be surprised if one that actually happens, then after the pay per view, like Rock versus Rock versus Mike Rock, and he stared out was the best part of the entire match.
Or the what?
Won't be surprised if people say that.
If what?
Rock versus that Rockster down with HBK, and then Ben found out a little bit was the best part of the entire match.
Well, then that's not a good thing.
No?
It has to be the match itself. If you say the stare down between Rock and Michaels during the match is the best part, then the match sucked.
But then again, still, what could happen though? We could be wrong. Shane was Sticker might be the main event, but you never know.
Yeah, I definitely. I mean, I'm fine with either one, but it'd definitely be better if Shane and Taker main evented.
Well, then that's pretty much it. Can't wait. Can't wait to see how these shows how this weekend as a whole turns out.
Yeah. Did you want to talk about the Hall of Fame for a little bit?
Sure. Well, what do you want to start off with?
Well, they did. I was wondering what they were gonna do for each, because they each have like each Hall of Fame, they each have to like have a kind of Hall of Fame. Like there's like we have to have a celebrity inducted, a tag team, a dead guy, a diva, a mid carder, and a main eventer. So they pretty much got all that.
Yep, the Freebirds. I'll be excited for their speech.
Yeah, Freebirds. I think, and from what I heard, the New Day is inducting them.
Well, I'd be mostly excited, yeah. No, I'd be most excited for Sting.
Oh yeah, Sting will definitely be. It'll definitely be exciting. Jacqueline mentioned the diva going in. Jacqueline, I think she deserves it.
Who's inducting her?
Oh, the Dudleys. The Dudleys are inducting her.
Oh, she was with them in a tag team?
Well, it's just she was mostly around when the Dudleys were around. Like she was part of that like Attitude Era, like post Attitude Era, time, and she was there sometime during the Ruthless Aggression Era when the Dudleys were. So they kind of know her. They pretty much know her more than anybody else that's currently on the roster. Celebrity Snoop Dogg. I was laughing so much when I heard Snoop Dogg was gonna be in the Hall of Fame. I was definitely excited for that.
Would be surprised if Sasha Banks inducted him.
Wait, who? Oh yeah, Sasha Banks. That's not even a prediction. That's gonna be a fact. Sasha Banks is definitely inducting him. She has to. That's her cousin. Who else? Yep. And then we got Big Boss Man. Big Boss Man being inducted. So I mean, that kind of caught me off guard a little bit of hearing that Big Boss Man was going to be inducted, but I think in the end it's rightfully deserved.
Well, at least won't be too excited for it, but there's going to be something interesting about that number one.
And then you got The Godfather being inducted. That's pretty exciting. I love The Godfather.
Especially since you met him.
Yeah, I actually met and I actually told him, congratulations on the induction. So I think that was rightfully deserved.
But what it surprised me is Sting mentioning in his speech how much he wants to face the Undertaker.
He'll mention it in the speech.
What would be kind of funny when Sting mentions is that the gong goes off or Tigger gets about to see and stares right at Sting face to face, and they say, "Let's go, Sting, Undertaker."
Well, again, it's that thing where WWE just kind of tease you and be like, "This is the best we could do with Sting and Undertaker face to face," because there'll probably never be a match.
Sting's about to be the case, but
yeah, so and obviously last but not least, Sting. Great that he's going to be inducted again. Like I mentioned, the first person to be a TNA Hall of Famer and a WWE Hall of Famer.
Wait. Is Ric Flair a TNA Hall of Fame?
No, he's not.
Wow, I'm actually surprised.
He was only in TNA for like a couple years, and that was it.
Something.
They never gave him anything. He was just in the Hall of Fame. Like he was in TNA from like the beginning of 2010 till like mid 2012, I think. And then that was it. That was like his only time in TNA. And he said he was never gonna go to TNA after like around the time he retired. Like unbelievable. Unbelievable. Just shows you that money talks.
Just like Shane McMahon.
Mm-hmm. So overall, this week looks pretty interesting and looks like, something worth watching. At least I hope so, at least for WrestleMania's sake. TakeOver Dallas will definitely be awesome regardless.
Oh wait, we're probably going to get a concert moment by Little Rhino, but I'm not going to pay attention to that much.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not paying attention to that. I'm taking a break. I'm probably gonna go to the bathroom or get something to eat during that time. I don't know.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's pretty much it. Hope we all enjoy. Hope you guys all enjoy WrestleMania. We'll take over Dallas first tonight, and WrestleMania the Hall of Fame on Saturday, and WrestleMania this Sunday.